Floods are the most frequent natural disaster across Canada. They can occur anytime, just about anywhere. Flooding has affected hundreds of thousands of Canadians, causing costly property damage, along with injuries and fatalities. Hi there, I'm Court from Total Prepare. Let's take a look at what to do before, during, and after a flood. Before a flood occurs, there are a few steps you can take to help minimize your risk. Firstly, consider installing weather protection sealant around basement windows. Next, invest in a sump pump for basement level drains. Make an emergency plan and be sure to include everyone you share your home with. Store important documents such as ID, birth certificates, or passports in waterproof containers above basement level. Identify an appropriate out-of-town friend or family member who can act as a central point of contact during an emergency. Make sure excess water has somewhere to go. Ensure your gutters drain away from your home, and consider building a rain garden or small pond. Planting local plants can help with soil absorbency, and putting mulch on top of bare soil can help keep it in place and make sure it absorbs as much water as possible. If major flooding is forecast, consider manually shutting off your utilities such as natural gas or electricity. If the flooding has not yet begun and the area around your fuse box is completely dry, shut off your electricity. Remember, mixing water and live wires can be lethal. Do not take that risk. Consider moving furniture, electrical appliances, and other belongings to floors above ground level if possible. If you have sandbags or other similar barriers, use them to divert water flow away from doors, windows, and any other vulnerable areas. Ensure you have an emergency kit that will help you stay self-sufficient for at least 72 hours. In more remote areas, you probably want to increase that to a week or more. In addition to the basics, such as food, water, and first aid, you'll want to also consider having prescription medication, an extra set of keys to your house or car, and cash and small bills. During a flood, listen to the radio to find important information about what areas are affected, what roads are safe, and where to go if you must evacuate. Be sure to keep your emergency kit close at hand. If you do have to leave your home, listen to the advice of local officials with regards to what routes to take. And also, if you've got pets, have a plan to take them with you. They're not going to be great at surviving on their own. Never cross a flooded area. It can take as little as 6 inches of fast-moving water to knock you off your feet, and floodwater contains dangerous substances. If you're in a car, avoid floodwaters and underpasses. Should your car stall, abandon it. Make sure to get yourself and your passengers to safety. Your life is priority number one. After a flood, be careful returning to your home. Get a qualified electrician to ensure that your house is safe. Any appliances or heating systems may be dangerous to use before they have been properly cleaned, dried, and inspected. If the main power switch was not turned off before the flooding, do not go back inside until your home has been properly inspected. Make sure the building is structurally safe too. Look for buckled walls and floors, and watch out for broken glass or other debris. Floodwater can be heavily contaminated with sewage and other dangerous substances, such as broken glass. If you have a well, do not drink from it until you can have it tested. Lastly, if household items have been damaged by floodwater, you should probably discard them. Store all valuable papers that have been damaged by floodwater in a freezer until needed. Consult a lawyer to determine whether you need to keep those documents or just the information in them. And if possible, take photos and video of any damage caused by flooding. Make sure you know your local resources. Even a phone number for your provincial emergency management organization can be helpful. If you have any questions or would like to start building an emergency preparedness package for your home, please reach out. You can email me anytime at hello@totalprepare.ca, and I'll be happy to assist. As always, I'm Court with Total Prepare, reminding you, be prepared, not scared.